Welcome back, folks. In this video, we're taking a closer look at something Rockstar hasn't confirmed, but might have already hinted at: a fuel mechanic in GTA 6. The question of a working fuel system and functional gas stations in GTA 6 has been stirring a lot of discussion in the gaming community. While Rockstar Games hasn't officially confirmed anything yet, several leaks and hints suggest that this feature might actually make its way into the game. You've probably heard that, based on the 2022 GTA 6 leak and even the first official trailer, fans have noticed signs pointing toward the presence of gasoline and the need to refuel vehicles. But today, I want to share some of my own findings, details that I haven't really seen anyone else talk about. For years now, players have debated whether a fuel mechanic would even belong in the GTA series. On one hand, it could turn the game into something that feels too much like a driving simulator, making players constantly monitor fuel gauges and hunt down gas stations. It could get pretty frustrating, especially if you run out of fuel during a high-speed chase. On the other hand, it could add a whole new layer of depth. Imagine racing away from enemies or the cops, jumping into the first car you find, only to realize the fuel tank is nearly empty, or getting stranded deep in the woods or the swamps with no other vehicles around, and no gas left. Those moments could create unforgettable gameplay experiences. As of now, there's no official confirmation whether the fuel system will be fully implemented, but if you dig into the 2022 leak, and if you carefully analyze the first trailer, it becomes pretty clear. Rockstar left some heavy hints for us. First of all, in the very first GTA 6 trailer, we see two separate scenes featuring gas stations. For a 1-minute-long teaser, showing gas stations twice is definitely no accident. In both scenes, NPCs are interacting with the environment around the pumps. At 44 seconds into the trailer, we see an NPC leaning casually against his car next to a fuel pump. In another shot, an NPC appears to be returning to his car from inside the gas station shop. Maybe after paying for gas? Now, we never actually see anyone refueling directly, but the level of detail on these gas stations, like realistic fuel prices and layout, hints that they're more than just background props. And there's more. In a scene featuring Lucia and Jason driving a Pegassi Zorusso sports car, a small but important detail appears. The gas cap is clearly modeled and visible. In GTA 5, the Pegassi Zorusso doesn't have a fuel cap at all, but in real life, its inspiration, the Ital-designed 01 Duerta, does. And the fuel cap is located in exactly the same spot we see in the GTA 6 trailer. In fact, most of the other vehicles shown in the trailer either aren't close enough or aren't positioned in a way that would reveal their gas caps. It feels deliberate, almost as if Rockstar wanted to leave clues without giving away too much too early. Only the sharpest fans even notice the gas cap detail on the Zorusso. If Rockstar really plans to introduce fuel mechanics, why not just show it outright? Well, they might be saving that reveal for a later trailer, or maybe closer to the game's launch. Now let's talk about what the 2022 leak tells us. Even though we never saw characters directly refueling vehicles in the leaked footage, there are some stronger pieces of hidden there. Of course, for obvious reasons, I can't show footage from the leak, but I'll describe what I found. In one clip where a developer is testing a vehicle's interior, you can clearly see a working fuel gauge on the dashboard, showing very low fuel. That's important, because in GTA Online, the fuel gauge is always full. Another video shows something even more intriguing. During testing, a Rockstar developer gets on a Sanchez motorcycle. As he does, a mini-map appears in the bottom left corner of the screen, and right below it, two mysterious bars are displayed, one black and one white. Fans have speculated that the black bar might represent the vehicle's condition, while the white bar could indicate the remaining amount of fuel. This HUD layout feels very similar to Red Dead Redemption 2, where horse health and stamina were shown next to the minimap, except now it's applied to vehicles. It's worth mentioning, the leaked footage came from early 2021 to 2022 builds of GTA 6, and HUD elements were still clearly under development. In some videos, the minimap was square, in others, rectangular. Only in one clip were those two extra bars visible, meaning the final design might still change. Now about the gas caps again. While the first trailer only revealed a gas cap once, In the leaked footage, gas caps were spotted on almost every single vehicle whenever the camera got close enough. I noticed them on the protagonist's personal car, a Ford Ranchero 1970 lookalike, with the gas cap placed exactly where it would be in real life. The police cruiser, based on the Ford Taurus, with the gas cap visible on the right side. The Maibatsu mule truck now features a large external fuel tank, complete with a fuel cap. In GTA 5, it just had a small, boxy toolbox instead. A sedan resembling a Honda Accord had its fuel cap moved to the opposite side compared to its real-world counterpart. In one of the leaked clips, Lucia walks up close to a car that resembles a 1971 Buick estate wagon, and you can clearly see a fuel cap on the left side of the vehicle. Even cars like the Karen Rebel and older models from GTA 5 now feature clearly modeled gas caps in GTA 6. Would Rockstar go through the effort of adding realistic fuel caps if they weren't planning to implement a fuel system? It seems unlikely. Could Rockstar still cut the fuel system? In theory, yes. But practically speaking, adding and then removing such a deep mechanic would be extremely difficult without disrupting major parts of the gameplay. Fuel consumption would influence not just driving, but mission design, world building, NPC behavior, and more. In short, if Rockstar committed to adding fuel during development, it's very unlikely they'll remove it now. What do fans think about fuel mechanics? The community is definitely divided. On Reddit, some players welcome the idea of fuel, saying it would add realism. Others argue that GTA isn't about realism, and that fuel mechanics could slow the game down, especially in multiplayer. Some people even pointed out small trailer details, like NPCs behaving differently at gas stations compared to GTA 5, where NPCs just park near pumps without interacting. And when comparing it to other games like Mafia, where running out of gas was a real gameplay element, the idea becomes even more believable. Others think it could add an exciting layer of tension and realism, similar to how Red Dead Redemption 2 encouraged players to feed and brush their horses for better performance. Rockstar could even add simple solutions, like making fuel consumption extremely slow or letting players carry a jerry can in their trunk for emergencies. What do you think about having a fuel system in GTA 6? Would it add tension and realism, or just get in the way of the fast-paced chaos we all love? That's it for today's breakdown. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more GTA 6 news and deep dives. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.